Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. Let's just get right into it. This is not the video I planned on uploading today for you guys. That video is going to be delayed until next week because there's something I have to address. And quite frankly, I think it is rather ridiculous that I have to, but I will. Yesterday, someone left a very long rant on my most viewed and therefore most popular video on my channel. It's one of the videos in this playlist. And at first I just thought, oh, he's a troll, or oh, he's a hater having a little bit of fun. Okay, let's take a look at his comment. And I started reading it, and at first it was a little amusing. It was a bit funny. And then it just went on and on and on and on. And by the time I was done reading it, honestly, I didn't even finish reading it because it was so ridiculously long. And at one point in time, the individual with big, bold, capital letters started basically screaming at me in the comments section that your mask will not protect you. Really? This pandemic has been in my neck of the woods for exactly 1 year now. It's amazing that there are still people out there who are just so ignorant. And when it comes to other aspects of life, these are usually reasonable, intelligent people, and it's just amazing that over a year in, there are still people who still don't get it. But it was clear to me that this individual was not the average person. You know who I'm talking about. The one who's arrogant, the one who thinks he knows everything, the one who thinks that everyone walking around with a mask is some ridiculous moron. And they've got their noses turned up at everyone, you know. They act like intellectual snobs. You know who I'm talking about. When this pandemic is finally over, and if they're lucky enough not to have gotten infected, oh, they're going to spend the next several years telling everyone how ridiculous they all were and saying, look at me, I didn't get infected. Yeah, you got lucky, jackass. That's what it boils down to. But this wasn't one of those individuals. When I was almost done reading his entire comment, I stopped. I blocked him. And I deleted his comment. And unfortunately, I didn't get the notification 7 hours earlier when he had first made the comment on my channel in that video. And for the purpose of full disclosure, I'm going to tell you why I did that. This was clearly a very disturbed individual. I'm not going to mention his real name. I'm not going to mention his channel name. This was clearly a very disturbed individual. This was someone who is clearly a fanatic, at least when it comes to masks. And I'm sorry, but even though my channel is open to everyone out there, I don't care if you share the exact same beliefs I do. I try to keep politics out of my channel. Sometimes that's not possible. I don't care if you share the exact same morals I do. I don't care if your morals are different. This is a place that is open to everyone. That's what my channel is. But you have to be respectful of everyone. You have to be genuinely tolerant of everyone. And if you're a fanatic, I get it. That is impossible for you. So please, if you're a fanatic, I would really greatly appreciate it if you would leave my channel. There is no place for you here. In a place where there is an open exchange of ideas, this channel is not the place for you. If you are hate-filled, if you are horribly disrespectful, if you throw out horrendous insults at me or my viewers, well, you're going to get blocked and your comment will get deleted. It's that simple. If you're someone who doesn't like me, you don't like what I say or show in my videos, and you feel you have to comment, that's fine. There have been a lot of individuals who have vehemently disagreed with me. I do not delete those comments. I do not block those individuals. Express yourself in a mature, respectful way, or at least show me a basic level of common courtesy, me and my viewers and subscribers. If you can do that, you can disagree with me all day long, and I will leave your comment up there, no problem. But even though I deleted this individual's comment and I blocked him, I do want to address some of the genuinely delusional things he mentioned. One of the reasons why it was such a long tirade is because he felt the need to make his point with a lot of examples. Basically, it boiled down to this. Everything we touch is with our hands. Therefore, if the coronavirus is on a surface and we touch it, eventually we'll touch our face because the coronavirus will be on our hands, on our fingers. We're going to eventually touch our face, so your mask will not help you. Ironically, he gave a perfect example of one of the reasons why everyone should be wearing a mask. Let me explain. If you're touching a door handle that an infected individual touched immediately before you, and you've got the coronavirus on your hands, and you're wearing a mask, well, that mask is going to literally prevent you from touching your nose or mouth directly. That mask is going to be a barrier, an actual physical barrier that prevents the coronavirus, which is now on your hands, from getting in contact with your nose and your mouth. That's one of the reasons we wear masks. That's one way that our masks protect us. Of course, being a fanatic, this individual just didn't get it. Another point he raised. Are you going to disinfect every single surface right before you touch it? Are you? Well, no, that would be ridiculous. I'll give you guys a perfect example. I saw a video of a slightly elderly gentleman going through the drive-thru of a McDonald's or a Burger King, a place that sold coffee, and all he got was a cup of coffee. And what did he do? He spent about 5 minutes hosing down the cup of coffee. Of course, it had a lid, hosing down the entire cup of coffee every single side of it, using up nearly a full bottle of liquid hand sanitizer spray. And he looked absolutely ridiculous and idiotic. I guarantee you that bottle of liquid hand sanitizer cost more than his cup of coffee. It was so ridiculous. Honestly, if you need a cup of coffee that badly, make it at home. But yes, that individual looked ridiculous. Obviously, you're not going to use your hand sanitizer on every single surface before you touch it. But here's what you can do. Here's what I do. I use hand sanitizer on every single surface after I touch it. I use it on my hands. I'm not even joking. I'll give you guys a perfect example of what my day is like. Well, what my night is like. I walk out the door of my apartment. I make sure to touch the elevator button and the elevator door with only my right hand. I go downstairs. I unlock the side door and go outside with my right hand. I never use my left hand. Why? Here's why. This is what I keep in the left-hand pocket of my thick winter vest. So as soon as I go outside, this little bottle comes out. It's a squeeze bottle. I open it up with the thumb of my left hand. There's the nozzle. And then I squirt some hand sanitizer into my right hand. And then I just rub my hands until the hand sanitizer disappears. That's what I do. And it works. Every time I touch a surface outside of my home, I use my right hand. When I'm done touching it, this little guy comes out only in my left hand, which is always clean, and I use it. Now, when I get to work, I wipe down the desk with a Wet Ones travel wipes. That kills all the germs that might be on the desk from my coworkers, because unfortunately, they don't do that. That's what I do. I'm going to be at that desk for hours at a time, so I make sure to wipe it down. That's what you do. Other surfaces that I'm going to interact with for maybe a couple of seconds at a time, I don't bother wiping those down. I use my little squeeze bottle of hand sanitizer to clean my hands after I touch those surfaces. And here's another thing. One of the reasons why we wear masks is because if we do get accidentally infected and we don't know it, and we're an asymptomatic carrier, guess what? We've got this on our face. Our mask protects other people from our germs, and their mask protects us from their germs. It amazes me that there are people out there who still don't get that concept. Obviously, if you're a selfish piece of human garbage who only gives a damn about yourself, then you're not going to see that as another reason, another advantage to wear a mask. But yes, the masks we wear, if they have filters in them, if they're properly made, they do offer us some protection as well. If you have some jackass walking around outside blabbing away on his phone and he starts coughing near you, well, you've got your mask on. Get away from him as quickly as possible. So there you go. There's your mask protecting you as well. And it amazes me that over a year in, There are still people out there who have this, I'm not even gonna call it ignorance. It's not ignorance, it's stupidity. There are still people out there who don't get it. There are fanatics out there who hate masks, hate having to wear them, who still don't get it. If you don't get it, you are stupid. You genuinely are. If you're one of those individuals, please leave my channel. Please, seriously. How do you not get it? How? Your mask does protect you. Your mask protects other people from your germs in case you do get accidentally infected, probably because you weren't wearing your mask when you should have been, because you have this diseased mentality about masks. But yeah, your mask does protect you from other people's germs. Your masks protects other people from your germs in case you get infected by accident and you happen to be an asymptomatic carrier. And your mask also protects you if you touch a surface that has the coronavirus. Now it's on your hands, now it's on your fingers, but wait, you're wearing a mask. So your mask physically prevents you from touching your nose and mouth. And this individual, this fanatic with his disturbed mentality, just didn't get it. And it became clear that this individual was or is genuinely disturbed. So I blocked him, I deleted his comment, but these were the points that he brought up. So I'm dealing with them because they need to be dealt with. For those of you out there who still don't get it, maybe now you do. Maybe. For the rest of you, sorry guys, the video scheduled for today, you will get it sometime next week. Have a good one. Please stay safe. Thank you.